Morning, guys. So let's see how much we wait to play. All right. So I didn't want to keep it too long. 84.3, which is pretty good. As I said, fluctuations happen, so nothing to worry about. Yesterday it was still the same, high on fat. I haven't changed anything. I haven't had any carbs, so I'm quite excited actually that I'm going to be having some carbs now. My breakfast is going to be oatmeal, the oatmeal protein, and that's it. And then yeah, it's a leg day, so it's going to be a tough one. Yeah, I'll see you guys at the gym. All right, so I'm at the gym now. It is 9:18. I think we are 4 minutes late compared to yesterday, so it's leg day. And we're gonna start the same way as we did last week with dumbbell walking lunges. You know how much I love those. So yeah, let's go. We're gonna start with like bunch of warm-ups. Okay, so we are gonna do some warm-ups without any weights, and then we are gonna have some weighted warm-ups. So yeah, all right, let's go. So I got the weights, I got the belt, so locked and loaded. Let's go 3 sets of 15. Done. Now on to sumo squats. 3 sets of 20 for sumo squats, okay? I'll do 1 set of warm-ups and then move on to working sets. So look at this, after 2 exercises. So you gotta always remember, we don't go to the gym to look pretty. We go to the gym so that we can be healthy for us and for the people that we care the most. And also, obviously, to look pretty the remaining 23 hours of the day. Last week, after the sumo squats, we did calf raises. Now we are gonna do calf raises as well, but I'm gonna be switching on to this baby. They got this new to the gym, so it's a hack squat machine. It's from Hammer Strength, so I've never tried it before, so it's gonna be my first time actually using Hammer Strength hack squat machine. So I don't know my weight, like how much I'm gonna be using, so I'm gonna be testing it out in terms of weight to see like how much I can lift. So first, we are still gonna be doing calf raises because my legs are destroyed, okay? And your legs would be too if you have done the same things that I have just done. So we are going to be doing calf raises so that our legs can rest a little bit, and then we are going to use the hex squats to do 1 extra leg exercise that we haven't done last week. Okay, so this is going to be our extra additional exercise basically for today. Okay, so I finally figured out how to use the machine, so we're going to start with calf raises. All right, it feels very good for calf raises, but I particularly didn't really like the way that they made the machine, the angles and stuff. So yeah, anyway, so if I would buy a hack squat machine, I wouldn't buy Hammer Strength. Okay, so by the end I tried to show you the range of motion. I don't know if I was able to do it right, so I don't care. I hope I did. So we're gonna be doing squats, hex squats with this one now. 3 sets of 15, and I have no idea about my weight, so I'm gonna test and see how it goes. If you don't have a hex squat available, you can go ahead and do Smith machine squats. If you cannot do it on Smith machine squats, you can still go and do regular squats, okay? But what we are trying to do here is that because our legs are tired, so your weight, the regular weight that you use would be a lot less compared to, like, you know, being it like your first exercise maybe, okay? So make sure that you get the weight right and you perform 15 reps with it, okay? Well, that was a tough one. So you're most likely not going to be able to see it, but I actually increased the weight as I went on with my sets, okay? So I'm gonna talk about that later at the recap, right? I don't feel like I can talk now. So the back extension machine that was broken last week has been fixed. So we are gonna be doing back extensions now, all right? So let's go, 3 sets of 20. We are done with back extensions. I'm gonna go grab some water, and now we are going to our abductors, okay? So we are gonna be doing abductors, 3 sets until failure, okay? So it's recap time. Today we did leg workout, so it was a difficult workout. Which also makes it kind of like more fun by the time you're done with it. So although I'm not really like, you know, looking forward to my leg workouts, I still enjoy them. And after I'm done with them, this feeling that I get after completing such a kind of like a difficult challenge, it makes it all kind of like worth it, all right? And it helps boost your self-confidence and so on, okay? So you get this like quite a nice feeling, I think. So, as you've seen in the morning, I mean, earlier in the video, my weight has increased by 0.3 kilos. So, it's not much, it's nothing, nothing to worry about. There is nothing to change. So far, everything is going well, I think. Even going like a little bit better than I expected. So maybe even if I was on 2,800 calories, as you know, I was debating myself, it would have been probably okay. So not a big deal. And as you know, I'm doing carb cycling at this time. So during the 6 weeks out series, the reason why I'm doing it is because I enjoy it. All right, you don't have to do carb cycling or anything. All right, the reason why I enjoy it is that when I have, like, for example, like high fat days, kind of, I just eat the food that I normally am not able to squeeze in this diet, okay, within my 2,600 calories that I'm consuming so far. So this is the reason why I mainly enjoy carb cycling. It kind of makes it more fun, you know, like some days you have like high fat, sometimes you have like high carbs, sometimes it's like moderate, so you kind of get to like, you know, it kind of makes it interesting, just like the workouts. I think like you don't do the same thing like over and over. And as for my calories yesterday, just to give you an idea on the macros, okay, what a high fat day looked like in my kind of diet with, like, you know, a lot of vegetables basically. I had 200 grams of protein and 152 grams of fat. Okay, so this is like how basically like everything is done with this. And today it's a high-ish kind of carb day, so it's not like I'm not having any fats, but I'm keeping it to a kind of like a bare minimum, like maybe 40-50 grams by the end of the day. So I would like to wish you, your family, and all your loved ones a happy new year. Okay, by the time this video goes live, it's actually gonna be 2022 here, and maybe I will put something on Instagram as well, show you like the future. So if you are not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm actually quite active there now. Like I try to post everything like almost every day. So anyways, aside from that, yeah, everything is going pretty good. tomorrow is gonna be a pull day. The gym is open here. And as for my kind of like celebration thing about like the new year, I'm not big into celebrations overall. So, and also like, for example, considering the fact that I'm in China, it's a very crowded place. So during these like big celebrations, it's just packed with people, all right? So, I mean, normally I'm not big into those, so we'll see how it goes. I'm still gonna be on 2,600 calories and I'm gonna still work out tomorrow as planned, okay? Nothing is changing. And I'm sorry, I actually forgot to talk about this. I promised that I would talk to you, but then I forgot what I was gonna talk about. So the thing with the hex squat that I did on, it was a new machine, as I said, the hex squat machine. So I've never used that machine ever, okay? And as for my, because it was the fourth actually exercise in the workout, so my legs were already exhausted, okay? So the thing I did with that, I started off with a certain weight, right? And I completed my reps, but as you remember, I did 3 sets of 15. So in that 3 sets of 15, even though my legs were exhausted and I put a moderate weight, I mean nothing crazy, I knew that I could kind of like go that much at least. I went ahead and did 17 reps. So I thought, okay, so I did 17 reps now, I'm gonna rest a little bit more and this is gonna give my legs a little bit of more time of recovery. So I went on and I increased the weight by 20 pounds. So I performed the set again and I was able to get 15 reps exactly, and that's my second set. So because of that reason, I also put another 10 pounds on the machine and I did it for 14 times, okay? So when you move on to a new machine, okay, whether your muscles are exhausted or not, what might happen is that because you're not used to the movement, okay, your muscles aren't adjusted to move, to properly like effectively move the weight that you want it to move, okay? So by the time you start kind of like getting used to it, you're gonna see that actually you can lift a lot more than what you thought you could in the very beginning, okay? This happens a lot when you switch from an exercise to an exercise, when you get started, you know, doing a complete new exercise. It happens for beginners, you know, when they start training. It's like, for example, like the first week they go and like do something for like, let's say 10 pounds. And then the next week they go and they're like, they can see that they can easily do it with like 25 pounds maybe, okay? The main reason for that is not because you have gained an exponential amount of strength, but it's because your muscles kind of like adjusted and your body now and your brain knows how to control those muscles to get the most effectiveness out of them, okay? So this is something really important, and that's why I told you that I wanted to talk to you about this on recap, which I'm doing now. So follow me on Instagram, comment if you have any questions, any issues you have, like the video and subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys tomorrow on pull day in New Year.